Forged in Fire is a podcast that I started. It is run solely by me. I don't have any co-host, and it is Forged in F.Y.R. is how we spell fire. I've done multiple different things in my life, been through a lot, and F.Y.R. stands for Finding Your Reason, excuse me. So I used Forge, right? The play on words. In the firefighting community, we deal a lot with fire, but forging is heating something up, bending it, shaping it, molding it to what you want it to be. And so we're forged in finding our reason. Everybody has a reason in life. Mine is different than Will's. It's different than my mom's, my dad's, my sister's, your wife. Your kids will have a different why than you do in life. And I think that is the most important thing somebody can find is their why or their reason. So that is how the name came about, Forged in Fire. And we've taken that and run with it. And whether it helps one person or it helps millions of people over the course of the podcast and everything that it runs, then I'll have fulfilled my purpose in creating it and helping someone find their reason, whether that be faith, family, fitness, whatever walk of life they're in.
Yeah,
So
that's cool. That's cool. So tell us what inspired the start of the podcast.
So I'm a big podcast listener myself, and
Who's your number one?
I would say Ed Milet
Okay.
or Jocko Willink.
Good old Jocko.
Good old Jocko. Speaking of Jocko, shout out to the Go energy drinks.
Have you gotten a pair of his Origin, yeah, I guess it is Origin Main boots?
I have not. I've been wanting to order myself a pair.
They're great. They're
Well,
good boots.
Then come recommended highly from you. I'm going to have to get a pair.
Whatever that means, right? Sorry, Jocko. That may not be a good thing for you.
No, absolutely. I would say that's a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
Those are my two biggest. I feel like they have done so much with their life, inspired many people in different avenues, right? Both of them are, I would say, leaders and mentors in their community, and I would say in the world, right? Ed Milet is huge in his faith. Faith is something very important to me.
I didn't know he was a believer.
He is. He is very outspoken about God on his podcast and his belief in Jesus.
That is cool.
And how that kind of directs his life and the choices that he has made.
Right.
He is also a very incredibly successful businessman. So he is somebody that doesn't just talk the talk, but he gets out there and walks the walk. And then Jocko, right? I think for the people that aren't listening, Jocko was a Navy SEAL and has multiple books out there. Extreme Ownership is one that I think everybody should read.
That book's been out now for almost 10 years, too.
Yes, it has.
That book has been probably one of, if not the most influential book on my path in life. I mean, it just teaches you to, if you're touching it, take responsibility for it.
Absolutely. It doesn't matter what it is. You can take ownership for everything you do in life. Like we've talked about, our fitness, our faith. It's you versus you, right? And at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Is that ownership. So those are the two big ones.